Let's take you to Randfontein now, where a couple of alleged illegal miners, the number there being 42, were arrested this morning during a police sting operation led by Police Minister Bheki Cele. Let's go to our senior reporter Aviwe Mtila, who was on the ground with the Police Minister and the rest of the police force for this story. Aviwe, I know that you keep changing, for instance, locations and following the Minister and the Provincial Commissioner around. Where are you now and what is it that you're finding?
Still in the West Rand, where the Sibanye Stillwater gold operations are situated. In fact, the Minister and the delegation just left moments ago with 3 vans full of people that have just been arrested. The majority are suspected to be Mozambican nationals, as that tally goes up now to more than 42, where we were a bit earlier on. We do also understand that at least 32 cell phones have been confiscated in these operations. They're trying to link, Maseko, also those cell phones and the data that they'll get from those cell phones to see if any of those that have been arrested during the course of today are part of that heinous crime where we saw just earlier on, in the days earlier on, at least 8 girls gang raped in and around Krugersdorp. So they're trying to do vigorous operations to also pinpoint those that committed those heinous crimes, as they're also trying to root out the zamazamas in and around the West Rand area.
And Aviwe, tell us a little bit more about the type of ammunition that was found during these arrests.
Well, we do know it's high-powered calibers that they've found. AK-47, the Minister mentioned just earlier on, which they say they couldn't have come from the South African Police Service, as you would understand that the SAPS doesn't have those AK-47. There were even shootouts, Maseko, earlier on. They took us to this particular place because there was those shootouts that were happening a bit earlier on. We do understand one of the illegal miners critically injured there, attended to by the EMS. But they've been conducting these operations right around the West Rand area. They have, in fact, in a map that I was showed earlier on, where the police have circulated the entire area, saying that they're now trying to entrap them as they try to run around, have every corner covered. They say that these operations are operations, in fact, that they've been conducting for a while now, but they've now been heightened by that gruesome crime that we saw of that gang rape that have happened. And they're saying that it's operations that they will heighten going forward, given that the area of the West Rand is really being terrorized by the zamazamas, which they say even go door to door, knocking at different family homes, even taking wives away from their husbands as they proceed to go and rape them. So it's a scourge of crime and criminality that goes beyond illegal mining and really goes on to gruesome crime that the area has suffered, and the police are now saying that they're coming to grapple this heinous crime that has been happening ongoing here.
And just lastly, Aviwe, I know that you asked a question in terms of how far investigations are in linking the 80+ people to the gang rape that we saw at that disused mine in Krugersdorp on Sunday. The police minister telling media in Alexandra that they'll be fast-tracking the testing of DNA. Did he give you any update 2 days later how far those investigations are?
It's an issue that even the General Police Commissioner of Gauteng, General Elias Mawela, touched on a bit earlier on, suggesting that even further DNA could be taken from these 40+ people that have been arrested here, but also the police minister coming in saying that these 32 cell phones that have been taken here will then be also looked into, the data received from those cell phones, to see if it actually links to that heinous crime, of course, of that gang rape that happened here. So those investigations will also tie in with the current and ongoing operations to try and pinpoint the exact perpetrators of that gang rape that happened here.
All right, Aviwe Mtila with that report coming to us live from Randfontein.